What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. My name is Raimond Irimescu. I'm the owner of Paul's Watch Repair in Sacramento, California. I work together with my father. My father is primarily the watchmaker. That's what he does every day, about 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week, at least, at minimum. We've been around for well over 100 years. My great-grandfather started this business. My grandfather did this all his life. My dad did this all his life. I started learning how to repair watches at the age of 11. At the age of 16, I went out and I did other things because my dad wasn't paying me. But for the last 20 years, this is what I've done full-time. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We had a dealer that sold us something and didn't describe it properly, so I'll show you that. And then also a client sells us a watch and he says it's brand new, but when it comes in you can tell that it's been worn. So we'll see you at the end of the episode.
I did some research on it, but I don't have a serial number to go off of. So if we could just take a look at the back part.
What are you trying to find out? Value?
Oh my gosh, it just twisted.
See, that's why you bring it to a watch guy.
You date it based on this
right
serial
there.
number, right?
Okay.
It was made in 1904.
Okay, now the question is, if I wanted to get this running, is it possible?
It's not a problem. We can restore it.
Okay.
I'll just tell you right off the bat, this is like a lower end movement. It's a
Okay.
gilt movement with 17 jewels. We can make it run and you can use it as a daily watch. That's not a problem.
Okay.
The hairspring has some rust on there. The balance wheel has rust. Yeah, the whole movement itself has quite a bit of rust. It's overbanked. Taking this apart, doing a complete overhaul service and putting better parts in here, because I would need to replace this whole thing, complete balance wheel with hairspring. It has too much rust buildup on there. Even if we clean this in our cleaning machine, it's not going to take that rust off. This is a gold fill case and you have a lot of wear on it. Like this is brass underneath.
Oh, I see.
We can polish it and then spray it with a clear coat enamel to kind of preserve the nice shiny look. Crystal, this is a cheap replacement. Originally this came with the glass crystal. Somebody at one point replaced it with the yellow plastic crystal. We can replace that. This is a white enamel dial. It has some hairline cracks. Trying to set the time, can't even set the time, so setting parts are probably rusted, broken. You're probably going to put about $350 to restore this.
Oh, I think.
After you put that money into it, sure, you can use it for another 30, 40 years, not a problem. But if you were to resell this, you'd be lucky to get $100 for it.
Yeah.
You can tell it was
Yeah,
used.
because I did a little bit of research, but I knew I needed to get a hold of you guys.
No problem. There you go.
Yeah, so I
And if he
appreciate
decides
that.
to do something with it, we can always come back.
Yeah, I mean, we're always here. We can help you out if you want to restore it. Movement is. You're going to be looking at about $450 to service the movement and put it together. If you want to do that, if it works.
Yeah.
Because I don't know exactly if this case is original or not.
So, at least from when I purchased, the claim was it was, but I'm not too sure.
I mean, this bezel 100% is not original.
Yeah.
This is an aftermarket bezel.
Okay.
This is aftermarket. This is refinished.
Yeah.
The
only thing I know for a fact that should be would be the movement itself.
The dial is probably original, but just refinished. But
Yeah.
we'll see if it works. So if you want to leave it with us, it'll be $450.
Okay. How much time do you think you might need with it?
Well, we need at least 3 days.
Yeah, I know rush on it. Yeah, you got as much time as you need.
So we're gonna charge him $450 for that. We're not doing any polishing or anything like that, but it's an ETA-based movement, so we're gonna take it apart completely, clean it, oil it, time it, adjust it, put the dial and hands back together, put it in the case, make sure it's waterproof. We have this beautiful Cartier skeleton that just came in from a dealer. We got to touch it up a little bit. He sold it to his client, and obviously the client wants it to be perfect. So we're just gonna, we masked off this area. All we're gonna do is just satin touch this side over here. Hopefully it comes out good. It's really a buyer's market right now. So if we're buying stuff, we gotta pay fair market value based on what things are selling, how things are selling, to make sure that we make a profit. I didn't take a look at them yet. Want to make sure they are as described before we pay the customer. This is supposed to be complete set, and one of the things we look for is make sure they have all 3 cards. Obviously, if they don't have all 3 cards, it's not a big deal, but it's nice to have the warranty card especially. This was purchased in 2023, so it still has the remainder of the 5-year warranty, so it's good to have that card. Now, let's see how the watch looks. At first glance, it looks to be in mint condition. I'm going to inspect it closer and make sure everything's okay. And what I like about Omega, they have on newer watches, they have this travel box that you can take out and carry your watch with. I try to be very careful when I handle even these boxes, because especially when the watch is new or like new, you know, some people care, some people don't. But for the people that do care, and I care, I want to keep everything as nice as possible. First glance, it does look like it's been worn. I think he said he didn't wear it, but look, there's a little scuff there. So it's not 100% brand new. I think he said that is brand new. It's not. Quick, we inspected the watch closer. We found a couple more scuffs besides the one scuff that was on the bracelet. The guy sold us the watch as new, and I don't think he's totally honest. I don't think he was trying to cheat us or anything, and I get that. And I told him too, I wanted to pay him the full price that we offered for it as being brand new. But when we took a closer look at it, we found like several more scuffs on the clasp, and then on the side of the case. These are tiny, but I mean, we can polish it, but as soon as I polish it, it's not a brand new watch anymore. And when I resell it, I'm not going to polish it. I'm just going to leave it as is, and we're going to resell it as a pre-owned watch. So, I mean, the discrepancy was like $500, and I think we have like a mutual understanding. The client knows that we were not trying to cheat him, and I know that he wasn't trying to cheat us. But we're doing a wire now to the customer, and it's all good. Hopefully we can do more business with him. And if our buddy came by again to show us his chronographs, but you're missing your GP.
Yeah, I forgot to bring.
But this is the new edition that when we did showed your collection, we didn't show this one. Now, you had an issue with this, and you sent it back to Tudor. And they told you it was going to be like 8 weeks to fix it, but it came back in 4 weeks.
Oh yeah, about 4 weeks. Yeah.
So it was an easy process. It had a
Very easy process. Yes.
It had an issue with the crown. I think they just replaced the crown. Put a new crown on there for you. You don't want to stall. You don't want to push in slowly. You want to do it firm and quick, like that.
Yes. That's what I learned today.
And usually I don't like to start, stop. I like to let this hand run around at least a full rotation until you stop it again. That's just a good practice. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as it goes around again, we'll stop it and we'll reset. See how I switched over 1 minute? And now you want to just stop, reset. There you go. So this is brand new, 2024. They do come with a 5-year warranty. Warranty from Tudor is transferable, meaning if you want to give it away, sell it, whatever you want to do, the warranty goes to the new owner. I'm not going to take this off yet, but just try it on. So this goes up. This is a safety clasp, and then this goes that direction.
Okay.
there's certain times like
Yeah.
For example, I have a Rolex, but it's just a regular Datejust, and it says keep it down at this 6.
Right, because
and
so
then wind it that way.
here's the principle behind it. If it's between like 11, sometimes it's actually like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. If it's between that time, the watch is already it started to engage in the calendar change because it doesn't do it just instantly. Even though the date will change right at 12, the process is like a 4-hour process that inside the parts already start engaging and changing. And if you're trying to quick set during the time that's already engaged and changing, you can break the functions, you can block the functions.
Wow.
Yeah? How'd you find us, by the way?
Through Chrono 24.
Oh, cool. And you're from Sacramento?
No, I'm from Antioch.
Okay.
Yeah.
This your son?
Yeah.
You don't want to see the watch? I can put it on the timing machine to kind of
You can see? Okay.
Yeah. You can leave it open because I actually have to open it back up on the timing machine. The links I put for you right there.
Okay.
Looking for anything or you want to sell anything, please give us a chance.
For sure.
Is he gonna get to wear it too, or?
Eventually.
Cool. Well, your dad got you into watches, so you gotta get him into watches.
Right, that's how yeah, I got him. Not just high-end, but cheap to...
This way,
don't worry.
Nice meeting you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Enjoy. We have Rolex Daytona models. This one is a 2022, and it's available right now. We're asking $28,000 on this one. This one is an older Rolex Submariner Hulk. As you can see, it has surface scuffs. We didn't polish it. This is something that's not a problem for us. We can polish it, make it look like new, but we have some brand new ones. We have some pre-owned ones that are in mint condition. It just all depends on what you'd like. For example, this is a 2011, and we're asking 17 on this. This is Raymond from Paul's Watch Repair. Just letting you know that your watches are ready. Feel free to come by anytime today to pick them up. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. One of our biggest issues is people answering their phone. People do not answer their phone. People not picking up their jobs is just like they pile up in the safe, so we don't want to keep them here for a long time. We had one client that just bought this vintage. I say vintage because it's definitely from the 1990s, so Rolex Thunderbird, Rolex Datejust Thunderbird. Hold that thought.
Are you open, Raymond?
Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 10 to 2.
We'll see you tonight, Brian.
Alrighty, sir. You have a good weekend.
You too. Bye now.
Bye-bye. The customer bought this Rolex Datejust. It's actually from 1987. I just looked up the serial. He bought it on, I don't know, I think Facebook Marketplace or somewhere. Paid $5,900. If I have this watch in my shop, it would be completely overhauled, serviced, sold with at least a 1-year warranty, and probably the max we can get for this is maybe $5,000. I don't even know if we can get $5,000 for that. But I think people have the perception that if they come into a store, a watch shop or a jewelry store, they probably have the perception that they're going to pay more money for stuff like that. But look, paid $5,900 and it's not working. He just bought it a few days ago. Brought it in to me. We have to do an overhaul service of the movement to see what's going on. And we'll get it working right. Here's the bracelet. It's a big bracelet. It's got all the links. I don't take links out like, other dealers do. It's got stretching, obviously, for its age. But, I don't know, it looks better in person, I think. Still a good bracelet. It's going to last many years, but it's what, like a 1971, 1601. Alright, I'm getting ready to ship it to you, bro, so let me know if you see any issues, okay? At the price you discussed with my son. Alright, take care, bye-bye.
Yes. My grandfather's from.
Yeah.
Did it come out good?
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Yeah, good.
I'm surprised. I didn't think it would look that good.
Okay, this is what he wanted done. This is from Uncle Seiko. I don't know, he's sending these overseas to get bands made for him. It's done. Took about 5 minutes.
All right, how's it going?
Case back from replating. Alright, so I took this Submariner apart completely to verify it. We're going to need to service it and polish it and everything, but I wanted to inspect everything, make sure everything's okay and everything is legit. The only problem is that the dealer we bought it from did not mention that this is a replacement crystal, it's not a factory crystal, so it doesn't have the Rolex logo etched into the crystal at the bottom. This is one issue with a lot of dealers when we buy in Facebook groups from other dealers or in dealer chats. They don't describe everything properly. And a lot of these new dealers that are on the scene today, that they've been watch dealing for the last 3-4 years, they think that they can make up the rules, and they tell you, oh, well, you didn't ask enough questions, which is a seller's duty to point out that if anything is wrong. But anyways, the movement is legit. We're gonna end up servicing it. It's not that old, but it's the watch itself was dirty. Okay, this Weiss American-made wristwatch just sold. Got to get it shipped out. We also sold this solid gold 18K bezel that goes on a lady's 26mm Rolex Datejust. It seems very cheap for $140. It is 18K solid gold. It's not a lot, it's like 3 grams, but still, it's a genuine Rolex part. And if something happens to your bezel, or it gets too worn out or something, it's like, it's not an expensive replacement, or at least wasn't for this person. Like I said, I just sold this for $140. This is a Carl F. Bucherer automatic, 24-hour time, power reserve indicator. This came in from a customer, but we are not charging the customer for the repairs. We're charging the dealer that sold them the watch. The watch, maybe somewhere in transit, got slightly damaged. The hairspring was bent. We fixed the hairspring, demagnetized the watch, did a timing adjustment, so we're going to charge the dealer $150 for that service, shipping this back to the client today. Let's see what came in today. We have a movement that was ordered to complete a client's watch. Next, we have a box from IWC. I think it's a strap. Look at that big box for one little strap. Oh my goodness. More of a mess. Here it is. IWC strap. Next, we got a package from Minnesota. Box within a box. Hello. What can we do for you, sir?
I need a watch band. Watch band.
Pocket watch for repair. Hamilton 921 conversion. This is some stuff that we purchased. Big size IWC pilots. And we have an Omega Seamaster 300 with the broad arrow hand. And then we have a Panerai. And these will all be available soon. We're here trying to get work done. We got an insane amount of jobs that came in, and I have to give estimates to the clients for these and then get a ton of stuff shipped out.